I know a lot of you may think that it's only the fans of the Super Eagles of Nigeria that are actually disappointed that the Super Eagles of Nigeria are now going to miss out on the second consecutive FIFA World Cup tournament. But that is not actually the truth. Yes, the truth is that many of our ex-coaches and even some African football lovers are not actually happy that the Super Eagles of Nigeria are going to miss out on the second consecutive FIFA World Cup tournament. And in this video, I am going to actually, take you through a message from one of our ex-Super Eagles manager, Bonferee, who actually, advises the Nigeria Football Federation, on what to do, ahead of the 2030 FIFA World Cup. So, guys, just sit back and relax as I'll be taking you through everything Bonferee actually said, concerning the Super Eagles of Nigeria missing out on two consecutive FIFA World Cup and what he advises the Nigeria Football Federation (NFF) to do ahead of the 2030 and the 2034 FIFA World Cup. But before then, I would like to welcome you to my channel. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on time zone and where you are watching me from. Please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, kindly do that. But if you have done that already, thank you so much. Please do it to like, comment, and do not forget to turn on notification to enable you see when next I post. All right. So, guys, I was actually, scrolling through my Facebook page and I came across a post, where the poster was actually saying that former Super Eagles manager Bonferee, was disappointed, was not happy with the fact that the Super Eagles of Nigeria are going to miss out on the second consecutive FIFA World Cup tournament. And he also advises the Nigeria Football Federation (NFF) on what to do, ahead of the 2030 and the 2034 FIFA World Cup so that they will not miss out from those ones. So, guys, without wasting much of your time, let me quickly take you through the post I saw on Facebook. Ex-Nigeria national team coach Bonferee speaking about Nigeria's failure to reach a World Cup final two consecutive times, said Super Eagles must put the 2026 World Cup disappointment behind them. Preparation for the 2030 and 2034 must start now. It is not good that Nigeria will not be at the World Cup in 2026. It is not good for the players, not good for Nigeria, and not good for Africa. The Federation (NFF) must learn from the mistake that led to Nigeria missing the 2026 World Cup. They should correct them and plan for the 2030 and 2034, starting with the 2027 AFCON tournament. Yes, the Super Eagles of Nigeria missing out of two consecutive FIFA World Cup is not good for the players, it's not good for Nigeria, and it's not good for Africa at large. Why is it not good for the players? It's because many of these players who were supposed to go for the 2022 World Cup that did not go, they were supposed to go for the 2026 World Cup. Now, they are not going to participate. Most of them will not be able to play the 2030 World Cup again. Why? Because of age. Most of them will be old when they will be going for the 2030 World Cup, therefore affecting them not to even feature in the FIFA World Cup for their entire career. So that is why it is not good for the players. It is not good. And the Nigeria Football Federation actually, need to start preparing for the 2030 and the 2034 already, starting from this moment. There is no time to waste. There is no need to wait until it's 2030 before we start preparing. Let the preparation start now. And the preparation for the 2027 AFCON tournament should not be focused on only the AFCON tournament. We should be preparing for both the AFCON tournament in 2027 and also the qualification of the 2030 World Cup. Start preparing these boys ahead of this tournament, because failure, to make it to the 2030 World Cup is actually a disaster. It will be a disaster because it will affect the players. How can a whole generation of a football team, how can a whole generation of a national team not participate in the FIFA World Cup? It's not good. It's not good. And why and how is it affecting Africa? It's affecting Africa because Nigeria is regarded as one of the African giants when it comes to football. So the Super Eagles of Nigeria participation at the World Cup will actually give Africa an advantage, to do well. If Nigeria is at the World Cup, Senegal is at the World Cup, Morocco is at the World Cup, there is a probability that one of them will actually go far in the tournament. It's either Nigeria at least get to the quarterfinal or the semi-final, or Morocco go to the quarterfinal or the semi-final, or Senegal. But when you have only Senegal and Morocco, what if the two of them are being knocked out of the round of 16 or the group stage? what is the fate of Africa. So Nigeria Football Federation, Bonferee Joe has actually said something meaningful, which I think and I believe is actually a good advice to you people. So start every preparation from now ahead of the 2030 World Cup, so the Super Eagles of Nigeria will not miss out of that one again. So that they will not miss out of that one again. The word is enough for the wise. Let those who have ear hear.